Pam Dyson with the St. Louis Center for Play Therapy Training, here in my playroom with a play therapy tip of the week. I love the dollar stores. I love to go in there and just walk up and down the aisles and see what I can find that I can use in my play therapy practice. I'm going to bet there's a lot of you out there that are the same way. Recently, when I was there, I found this little stacking chairs game. And the minute I saw it, I thought, you know, this would be perfect for dollhouse furniture. Always looking for furniture for dollhouse play, which is sometimes kind of expensive to buy. So if I could find something a little cheaper, this would probably work. Look at these, little red, well, not red, they're pink, they're green, they're blue, they're little chairs. You could put it inside of a dollhouse, which if you have, if not, perhaps you would use it on a tabletop, on a floor, with block play. I'm looking at my sand tray miniatures over here, thinking there's probably something in here that a child could sit on a chair. I've got a little Diego here. He could even sit on a chair. Guess he's not going to stay too well, but I think you kind of get the idea. So it could certainly be something that could be used in sand tray. Or if children did want to play a game with it and learn how to stack them, you could do that as well. But for $1, I think there's about 12 little chairs in here. So I thought that was very affordable. Balloons are another item you can find at dollar stores. I like ones that blow up into these nice kind of oblong shapes. A lot of things you can do with balloons. You could bat it back and forth, you and one individual child. You could do it in a group. It could be just sort of an engaging, fun, playful thing. If you've got kiddos who are pretty busy and active and they need to get some energy out before they do some of the work that you need them to do in their play therapy sessions, perhaps batting a balloon back and forth would help them get some of that energy out. Could even draw faces on the balloon with a permanent marker, different feeling faces. You could do that. You could do one on this side, one on that side. Let's say this was a scared balloon, and every time you batted it back and forth, you said out loud things that scared you. Things like monsters, the dark, bullies on the playground, different things like that. So you could bat it around in that regard. You could also use it as a way to, we talked about those scared feelings, so if those are the things that make you scared, can we bat them away? What can we say to those bullies? Stay away from me, don't talk to me. You can find other things to do. When we're scared of monsters, we can boss back the monsters as well. So we can always use balloons in that regard. We can also blow them up. Talk about how when we get angry, we kind of fill up inside with all that anger. And then we can decide how to let that anger out. Are we going to sort of explode and let it fly out? Are we going to let it out slowly and slowly calm down? So we can use it a way of teaching some of that self-regulation as well. Get a bag of balloons. Possibilities are endless with balloons. Also found this thermometer for only $1. All the graduated numbers, and most children, even though anymore we rarely see these kind of mercury thermometers, we have digital thermometers and things like that. Usually in schools, children are still taught about thermometers and mercury and reading Fahrenheit and Celsius, and so they usually understand that as the temperature increases, the mercury goes up, and we can correlate that to feelings as well. Feelings of anxiety, feelings of anger, and that as we get angry about something, it can go up and up and up and up, and it can really climb. I don't have any with me today, but you can buy those balloons that are those long skinny types, the ones you blow up and then you twist and you create balloon animals with them. Those are great. You need a little pump because they're hard to inflate just by blowing air into them, but you could use a pump, which kids love to do, and pump it. And they could show how angry they feel, say, for example, when their brother takes their favorite toy. How angry do they feel? They can inflate as much air into that long skinny balloon to represent that feeling of anger, and they can hold it up against this and talk about where it is at. So it helps you understand how angry they feel about specific things, and then talking about ways of managing that anger and what they can do, teaching them those coping skills to get that mercury to come back down to a more calm and resting place. Those are some of the things I found at a dollar store recently. What have you found? I'd love to hear from you. Share your ideas with me. You can email me, pam@stlplaytherapy.com. You can comment on my Facebook page. You can send me a tweet if you're on Twitter. You can also find me on Pinterest. And if you go to stlplaytherapy.com, on the homepage are links to all the social media sites where you will find me. I'd love to hear from you. I'd love to connect with you. So get on there, connect with me, and let me know what you found at the dollar store.